boy. Well, as I start this broadcast up, we are getting closer to the end of the story. Which I understand is what happens anytime you start playing a game, but... Oh, what happened last time?
I don't know if I mentioned this, but I like your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality. I mean, I like it.
I think Chloe's losing it, because I got golf clubs over here. I've got a pull-out couch over there. And I'm using a fold-out table to house my tablet. I think you're losing it, Chloe. So anyway, what was it? Lost one Connor. We didn't blow up a Chloe. Connor's now a deviant. Oh, who else was there left? Kara, Connor, and Marcus all basically met up at the same time. Then the FBI moved in.
The most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live. That's a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
Cool. So, yeah, we ended up blowing up Jericho in order to save as many lives as we could. A lot of people were lost. A lot of people lived. But it looks like this is about to get the most intense that this story has ever gotten. We just blew up. I don't even know who we're going to start off with. Connor's completely deviant. Marcus jumped into the water, and Kara, Alice, and Luther are just kind of there. I don't even know if they made it off the ship before it got blown up. But let's find out, shall we? I've got a bit to drink. Got a bit of cola for some caffeine. I'm ready to finish this. Let's go.
Wait. Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are.
I mean, yeah. I probably should to see what happens. Good or bad. Let's do it. Sorry, Chloe.
As you wish.
I need to find out how this ends. I need to know. Oh. That's kind of scary how she interacted like that. Let's see who we're hanging out with. It's Marcus. Hey, Carl. Oh. Mournful. He's... After that, I could see him being really sorrowful after all that. Not so much regretful, because the people are sympathetic to the cause of androids. But so many have died without even fighting back. I could see anger, sorrow. but a little bit of positivity that things could become different. I'm gonna go with mournful.
I miss you, Carl. You can't know how much I miss you. I'd give anything for us to be able to roll back the clock. I had a home, I had a loving father. We were happy. I was happy. And I didn't even know it.
I don't see it being pessimistic. Doubtful about humanity, probably not. He's probably depressed about all the loss.
I don't know what to do anymore. All of my options are bad ones. No matter what I decide, I know there will be blood.
Seek Carl's advice. I'm hoping that's what that is. I don't want to go angry because if I have a feeling if I say angry, it's probably going to be he's angry at humanity and lean more towards negative options. I don't want him to go towards the negative options. This is a big decision that he's going to have to make up. But I kind of wanted to play out sort of like a novel.
What should I do, Carl? They're killing us. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but what choice do I have? I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
Hey, Leo. Glad to see you're not wearing that douchebag beanie anymore. It's kind of a good thing that androids can't feel the cold, because this looks very cold. Oh, so Kara is still with us. But, okay. That's where everybody is. Okay. It's Simon. Hey. I still don't know how Simon survived.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus.
Or how he was let go.
You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
It's almost like religious. Don't treat me like you're God. I'm not your master. I'm just another one of you. Wants to be free. That's Connor. I don't want to talk to Connor just yet. I want to talk to Kara. There's Connor, there's Kara, I'm assuming. But let's go one by one to the people that we know. So many broken.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead.
So many.
Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know. We're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
Thanks, Josh. Somewhere amongst them has got to be north. Kara? No, that's north. I don't see any other interactables. Pirates Cove.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
Yep.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any bi-components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
The Army built 5 different camps in the Detroit area.
They're building more all across the country.
Wow.
They're preparing for genocide. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
This is gonna have a very novel, like, ending for Marcus. I know it. But where is Kara? There. Kara? Yep. Yep. That's Kara.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us.
I'm sorry.
I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border.
It's possible.
Marcus. Save our people.
Then the only interactable left is gotta be Connor. Connor. It's time, man. I need to know, are you with us?
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid.
I really want to know what happens if I go through and fail everything for Connor. Like, he doesn't catch anybody. And the androids focus entirely
I'm sorry,
on
Marcus.
what their story is.
I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You could have killed me. You risked your life to save others. You realized you done fucked up. I trust him.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower?
That could be
Connor,
good.
that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
True. Like this.
Be careful.
Now I'm assuming I stand up here. Oh man. I gotta think for a second. Do we make this a violent interaction? Or do we maintain our stance of peace? Oy. This is a tough one. I think it's time we rise. Take the numbers. Or is it? Fuck, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't want to be violent. I don't want it to end in blood. If it comes down to it, I'd rather it just be me. Me and Connor. Let everybody else live and choose their own path of peace. That's what I want to have happen.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed.
We need to help them.
Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Fuck. Okay, the people are supportive of us. The people are supportive, so if we march peacefully, maybe pressure the authorities with a demonstration. This sucks.
I know
it hurts.
I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice.
I'm sorry, North.
If there's any humanity in them, they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
There's my decision. So I'm doing the one option that the majority of the people chose. And only half of my friends ended up picking. And so this could have been completely different if I didn't do certain things here. Paying respects. Oh, yay. Okay, okay. So Carl could have lived through that chapter had I thrown a punch at Leo. And Connor's flowchart is completely locked. So there's an entire thing where Connor could have taken over and been in charge of all of this had Marcus died, and Connor became the leader of Jericho. I think that might be that. I don't know. But man. So North has a slightly less positive inclination of me, but everybody's happy of me. Everybody's happy with the decisions I've made so far. The public are supportive of us. North wants violence. I know, but I can't bring myself to do it. Maybe that'll be my next playthrough. I might do another playthrough maybe in a couple of weeks, just to play through a few, or maybe even just play through a few chapters a day, instead of like 7 or 8 like I have been, and focus on have like a little bit of a spread charge. Like, this is what I would play through had I been, you know, like hyper aggressive and violent, or kept everybody non-interactive, kept everyone peaceful, no violence whatsoever, or everybody's hyper aggressive. Or what if I get all of the information from Connor's interrogations and find everything out, keep him as organized. I'm really wondering how many endings there are to this game. I haven't looked up any information about it. I know nothing about what's happening next. But I just know I need to press F to pay respects. Well, let's see what's next.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities, and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please. Madam President. Please. Madam. Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Madam President!
Please? Please? Madam President!
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them.
Please? Please?
Please!
Please!
Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the Deviants, particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
Public opinion is one thing, the security of the state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American people.
Nah, I don't like this. I don't like her. She's a bitch.
Madam President! Madam President! Please! Please!
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed.
Madam President! Madam President! Please!
What's gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question. Thank you. That will be all.
I don't like her at all. Like, at all. So is this supposed to be like CyberLife on its own island, or is this the bridge to Canada? I can't tell.
Connor model
Excuse me.
313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
It kind of bothers me a little bit that there's that one extra panel. Like, why not just put them all, like, evenly spaced? You only need 9 panels instead of 10. Or a CyberLife symbol at the very end. Whew. That was a weird yawn.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Yeah, they do not trust me at all.
Agent 23 identified. Connor android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
So they don't know that I've gone deviant yet. Just that I'm questioning. So this is where I have to bluff like fucking crazy to try and get my objective. Oh, so I can do everything in here too. This looks really cool.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
I don't like this. didn't want to do that. I didn't want to kill him.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Woo. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to kill you.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
All right.
Are you all right?
I'm really cold.
You'll feel better now.
Thanks.
Okay, so there's one thing to interact with on either side. Hot dogs or computers. Shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no. Man. Might need it. I don't want to, but I need to protect you, Alice.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No, please don't hurt me. Stop on your knees.
What are we gonna do?
Fuck! You're gonna make me break out. Oh. Oh. If Alice says we should help, then yes, I will help.
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus.
But they're gonna die.
Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
As much as I hate it.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said. Are there many more? Look at them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to clean up this fucking city.
I swear that that's the longest ad ever.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving.
Go now.
Hurry up, get in.
Go quick, go quick, go quick.
Look over there. It's the cherries.
We can't help them. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
Oh, damn it, Alice. If you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't be doubting. Fuck! Damn it, Alice!
Okay, let's go.
Okay, wiping sweat. Wiping sweat. Wiping sweat.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're
Keep
going to...
going.
Check all civilians.
No. No!
Watch
Please!
Fox, watch 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 Fox, watch.
Fucking androids.
But I have a gun.
Connor, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
By being very, very quiet.
Where's the little one?
She's all right. She's hiding nearby. Go before they see you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, he cute.
Ooh. This is really intense. Go fast, go fast, go fast. Go very fast.
A hello Amy would have been nice.
Sorry, this is like really tense. Hey, Amy.
We have passports. It should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
Shit. I don't have enough time. I'm gonna have to make a break for it.
Whatever happens, don't panic, okay? Just stay calm.
Oh, wipe sweat, wipe sweat, wipe sweat.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
We're going to take a bus across the border. Put my daughter someplace safe until things calm down.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's not used to seeing soldiers. She's a little scared with everything that's happening.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Woo!
Hey, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything.
You drop this.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Even in the midst of something this scary and horrible, there's still kindness
We're
in
coming
humanity.
to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment.
Oh.
The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Oh, man.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
Then she gets shot in the back of the head.
Let's do this. This might be the end of Marcus. peaceful, calm, not doing anything violent. We're here to demonstrate. We're here to express our humanity. We're here to show we're not a threat. We just want to live.
Here we are, the moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire. Stand by.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
There's no turning back now. This is genocide. You're killing millions of us.
Sorry,
we demand
but
the
it's
immediate
truth.
liberation of all androids detained in camps. We're not leaving until you let our people go.
The doctor voice from Grey's Anatomy.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away, and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
That was like almost perfect to what I was hoping would happen. Oh, great. Connor fight.
Shit.
Well, that didn't work well.
The deviant hunter turns deviant itself. A pathetic attempt, Connor. Did you really believe we would let you compromise our android so easily?
Yes, I did, actually.
You've betrayed my trust. You will be terminated.
Shit.
That a paintball it as blue.
The bus terminal.
No, they have blue blood.
We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
Last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
probably the best thing that I could do is find somebody with tickets and beg them to let me on.
Kara! They're checking everyone. It won't take them long to find us. We need to get out of here.
Security check.
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
No. No. No.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
Oh, shit. This one is painful. If I return the tickets, I'm pretty much screwed. If I keep the tickets, then they're kind of screwed. But they're human, so they're going to be okay throughout all of this. The worst thing that'll happen to them is that they're just told you can't leave the country yet. And the androids, I know the androids aren't trying to start a revolution and be violent about everything.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry, honey. I don't know what happened. They were right here in my bag. Come on, Alice.
Security check. Please don't move. Got your tickets?
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
What's going to happen to that family and their baby? Will they die because of us?
No. They'll be okay.
No. No, of course not.
That was exceedingly painful. Back to Marcus.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me!
get this car up in front just to protect ourselves.
Right, that should do it.
No, that's not gonna stop them. Just hope it buys us some time.
I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
I'm with you, Josh.
Are you alright?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
None of us do.
We're here because we never want to feel that fear again. Because we're more than what they say. That's what our people died for, right? That's why we're here.
Over here with what? I can light a fire. That helps everybody out. We're warm. We can be comfortable for what little time we have.
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
Light another one. Bring comfort to those around. Are there any more of those barrels? Not yet. Magazine. Cool. So this is probably going to be like the last couple magazines that are available into the game. Androids rise up. A group of androids have to be connected with recent attacks. Blah, blah, blah. Police and military authorities are intended to protect civilians and deal with the threat. Detroit's police captain, Fowler. Safety of Detroit people is our first priority. We hope it brings the matter to a swift conclusion and refocus on collecting androids as soon as possible. Let's keep it on that one. That might bring a little bit of peace to people's minds. Let's talk to the last of the people first. Shit. I didn't want to instigate a cutscene.
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I lost all contact with the people at the camps. I can't hear their voices anymore.
Maybe the humans have scrambled our network. Maybe they just can't get through.
Maybe. But I doubt it at this point.
Did I make the right choices? Maybe we could have avoided all this.
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
Yep. You're right. Okay. There's only one more to interact with, and then we can start the final sequence for Marcus. I'm pretty sure it's the final sequence. I don't see him
Marcus,
making.
We found what you asked for.
It's perfect.
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
The last act I get to do for Marcus. Checking the soldiers' positions.
Marcus! Marcus, come look!
Damn, I ran out of time.
Marcus? Come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on. You have my word. We won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
I'm unarmed, Marcus. I just want to talk.
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
Then pick up where I left
That's
off.
a chance I'll have to take.
This is not going to end well.
In a few minutes, the troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
I'm not afraid to die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
That android. You seem to really care about her. You don't want her to die, do you?
No.
You
But
know,
we're all
you
prepared.
could both be free. You could forget about all this. You could
No, dude.
start a new life someplace
No,
else, just the
dude.
two of you. Her life's in your hands, Marcus. Just say the word and she'll be spared.
You asking me to betray my people?
I am offering you the chance to save your people. You're not walking out of here, Marcus.
Don't expect
The only
it.
thing you can save now are the lives of those around you.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
Yep. Humanity will wake up tomorrow and nothing will be different.
What happened, Marcus? What did he say?
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
There's the bridge to Canada. This is really, really somber.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Border control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along. This way, please.
Shit. Oh, this is... Shit.
We're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Kara?
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
Is there anything that it indicates I can interact with? Rose!
Rose?
Hi.
Jerry?
You risked your life to save us, Kara. If you and the little girl need me...
Next, please.
I'll be there.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
I'm so glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV.
I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
I don't know what to say here. Oh, man. Asking about her brother. The temperature controls are probably the major concern. I don't know if there's anything that I can do about the temperature controls.
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you. Rose. If anything should happen, I'll be there, Kara.
I probably could have asked more about her brother, but I'm just too scared about everything at the moment. There's nothing I can interact with. Come on, Alice. It's time. This is the end of the story.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Here we go. Fuck. Okay, no sacrifice would probably be a very neutral route. Might end up getting us caught. I don't want to sacrifice myself because of everything that I've been through to try and get Alice through there, and it would just be horrible for her if I'm gone as well after seeing everything that she's seen. Oh. If I ask the Jerry to help. Shit. He's already done so much for us. And I know he wants to see Alice happy. Fuck. I really think that might end up being the option that I want to go with, is Jerry. I'm sorry, Jerry. He still got his LED.
Next, please.
I know it's selfish, but
ID?
Sometimes, you know, I just...
Is she alright?
Hey, you!
Hey. No need to be scared anymore, little girl. There are no androids on this side of the border. Welcome to Canada.
I'm trying my best to not cry right now.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants demonstration by force this time.
You mean every time?
North!
Shit! Headphones. I sat on the headphone thing and unplugged it. Do everything I can to protect as many as I can. Shit! I pressed the button! Drop it down. No. Last moments. Oh, shit. Fuck, man. Oh. I'm actually wondering if that last option on the very top there is if I would have taken the detonator and just blow up Detroit. Ended it all. But since I don't really get the option if I don't follow the same path, last action I get to take.
Tell them to stand down.
This footage of two androids kissing as they are about to die has moved the whole country.
Are there a form of life that we didn't want to acknowledge?
And if they feel emotions, must we now consider them as living beings in their own right?
President Warren is said to have intervened personally to spare the androids.
The peaceful demonstration of the deviants and the dignity of Marcus, their leader, has won them sympathy from parts of the population.
That is why I have called for the android destruction to be suspended until further notice. I have also ordered a Senate Select Committee to review the facts, establish contact with the deviants, and determine if they can be considered as a new form of intelligent life.
I did it.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation. A nation that has earned the right to live in freedom. And today begins the most challenging moment in our fight. The moment where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans are both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
Marcus accomplished his goal. I think Carl would be far more than happy.
It's over, Alice. We're free.
They don't know. Wow. Wow. So Daniel, the father, Hank, I think it was, Zlatko, Luther, Jerry, Connor completely. Did I lose anybody else? Carl? I lost a lot of a lot of individual androids. That's the wrong color hair. I didn't pick white hair, I picked black hair. But North, Simon, and Josh all lived? Man. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know how long that even took me. Oh, hey, my package was delivered. Cool. 8 o'clock. That was about 2 hours. Oh, man. But wow. The story was fantastic. The way that it incorporated all sorts of different aspects of just what we know as part of human life, dealing with depression and loss, to betrayal, to... Oh, I could have had him shoot himself? Well, shit. Even just like with that, depicting loss and domestic violence in that way. The way that they incorporated so many different aspects of both real human history and incorporating, like, trying to actually fight for the rights to be human. I mean, if you go back like 15 minutes in this stream, I was crying. Had I thought about it, I might have actually picked up the banner and kept it with me. I wonder if that would have been one of the options, is carry the banner with me as we're expressing everything. But the one thing I'm pissed off about is that fucking president. I mean, up until the last possible second, she did not consider there a chance to be for androids to be human. It's like, no, that's absurd. There's no way that that could possibly exist. There is no chance. But had I not looked at it and gone, that option is not available if I don't follow this path, I'm going with it. Had I not done that, I don't think that there would have been any change. We would have lost Marcus, North, Joshua, Simon, all of the rest of Jericho. The Deviants would have been gone. Shit. But congratulations to all the families that were started during the course of this game's production. Oh my goodness. And now I'm sitting here wondering, how many options did I partake in this entire game? How many options did I miss? Is it going to give me... since, like I said, I have no idea what the heck's going to end up happening after this game is finished and these credits are done. But is it going to show me, this is how much of the game's content you have seen? I know I've missed a lot of magazines. I think when I counted, I think I had missed like almost 20 of the 46 by the time I started tonight. And I only read 2 more, so 24 out of 46, or 18 out of 46 are missing. 16 out of 46. So I only got 2/3 of the magazines. Oh, man. But that was a hell of a way to end the story. I'm bummed out about Connor. I was really hoping that I would have been able to get something for him to give him, like, the full redemption. But in the end, all he ended up getting was shot and killed. I didn't notice the camera. I want to go back to that now and see if I play through that last chapter, that last section with Connor. If I go through that and is there an option for me to take out the camera? If I take out the camera and then take out the guards, would that help me at the bottom? Would I be able to free the thousands of androids in the CyberLife basement? Or would it end up just being the same way as it was now, where I show up and they're awaiting me because I essentially betrayed Amanda? But a lot of those options, I wouldn't put it past the developers to make it so that way if I were to have taken a slightly different path and been a little bit more centrist with Connor, not expressing I don't know, being truthful and expressing all of that, I don't know if those options all would have been there. It might not have even given me the option to break Connor out. I wouldn't put it past him to make that a little bit more difficult. And I'm also now wondering what would happen, what would the end of the game look like if I caught Marcus, if I shot and killed Marcus, if, well, Kara's story is relatively separate, unfortunately. It only intermingles just a little bit with getting her towards her end goal, which is actually a really nice way to do that. Incorporating a little bit of the character's story so that way they sort of interweave. You have two bouncing off of each other, and one that kind of intersects with their story and progresses onward into a separate end. But I lost 2 Connors. I did have a friend tell me that they made through the entire game without losing a single Connor. They never lost anything with Connor's story. I don't know what difficulty they were playing on. I chose to play on the experience level just because I wanted a little bit more of the adrenaline and the challenge to it. I could probably go back now and just take things a little bit more casual to try and see all the different story options now. But it just seems so hard to not lose somebody throughout the course of this game. The fact that I was able to keep Marcus alive and going and dealing with all of the things that he encountered, that I was really happy about. I was really blown away by my... I don't know if it was just because it was slightly easier to keep Marcus alive because he was needed for the end of the progression of the Jericho story, or if it was actually skill on my part to keep him alive and the choices that I made being appropriate to keeping him going in his story. But I'm almost 100% certain that I could have lost Marcus in quite a few scenarios, particularly on Jericho, with the boat, just trying to figure out everything there. But so now that I've accomplished everything in this storyline here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to download. I may have mentioned it aloud where I had gotten a package delivered earlier. My laptop charger had completely crapped out. I mean, now that I have a new charger, I can go through and I can download all of the video from Twitch for all of my streams, upload them to YouTube, and just focus on each individual chapter. Just break them apart, break them into their own sections that way. Some of them might be longer, some of them might be part 1, part 2. Who knows? I don't think that there was a single chapter, with the exception of this last section, that might have lasted more than 30 minutes. But I got it. Okay, so game-wise, the aesthetic of it, I loved the way the soundtrack incorporated so well into the emotions. It really enhanced my ability to feel things. The graphics, the people were fantastic. It was so well done with the mocap and everything with this. That just made me so happy. The individual hair follicles, the facial hair, the little bit of stubble. Fantastic. Is there something changing? The only thing that I had a little bit of an issue with was a couple of graphical glitches that I encountered. But other than that, everything seemed so smooth to me. So, very end. Connor shot and killed by security. Avoiding the temperature check. The androids won freedom. Trophy earned. This is my story. Partners. Nice. I'm getting a lot of trophies for this. I've gotten 3 trophies already. And is that the last one? Connor's last mission flowchart. Oh! Oh, so Connor can become the leader. Okay, so we made it to CyberLife HQ, find a way to escape. I probably could have done a couple of different options and done things a little bit better. Yeah, but if I used Connor's voice, it would have just been like, no, fuck you. I probably could have done something a little bit different than attacking the guards. That's my mistake on that regard. Made it in there, but because I didn't deal with the camera, the guards were waiting. I could have eliminated all of the guards, but I didn't even make it past the first one. But going through that's the only way it seems that I can make it to the bottom, unless it's like, oh yeah, you make it to the bottom, you succeed, everybody's good. But you could also die right there. I could probably find a way to neutralize everything, find a way to escape. I could try one thing and it fails miserably. Try another thing and it succeeds and I make it out. Make it to the... I don't know. I could make it to the bottom and I could free everybody and everybody's happy. I get to hear the camera. If the camera's not functional, it's a pretty straightforward standard operation where I make it to the bottom and I start doing things and then I have a bunch of stuff to interact with. Oh my god. Kara leaving Detroit. Okay. 32% of all of that. Okay. Seeing the hanged androids. Yeah, find a gun. There was one more thing that I could have done there, apparently. Might have been at the pizza place, I'm not sure. Might have been a different set of options depending on how I'd done everything there. If I didn't find the Jerry's, then, might be a little bit option changing here. I could have avoided them and done all that stuff and, help the Jerry's get out of there. Okay, make it to the security checkpoint. When we get to the checkpoint, I wonder if I could probably just bail and be like, no, screw this, I'm out of here. And then that would change all these things. Which could be a back route to get to the border, I don't know. But there's just... This flowchart is boggling my mind. It's just bewildering, the amount of options that you could change just with one decision. Kara captured? Interesting. That? What the hell? Wow! So this would have been like the physical confrontation with Marcus and everything, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 different options for how that could have ended? Wow! Okay, so only half of the people chose to have Marcus go through that. So, does that mean that there were Does that mean that there were more people that chose different options, or people are playing like multiple options on this now? But I'm kind of proud of myself that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down. I'm just gonna sit, and that's gonna be it. 49% of the people use the abandoned car, but I'm wondering, is there even any other thing there? Because like you literally just stare straight ahead. It's like there's a car, and that's it. 3 things with the barrel, 3 things with the barricade. I read the magazines. Dr. North, traumatized android, scared android. I chose the slogans. I didn't set up the flag, which is probably one of the 3. I'm almost guaranteed it's one of the 3. The barrels were lit and everything. Yeah. I can't think of words on that. Negotiating with them. More people said no. More people, or is that 40? I wonder. Now I'm not sure. Is that 40% of the 43% refuse the deal, or is that 40% and 60% accepted? That's one thing that kind of that just confuses me a little bit here. I saved the fleeing androids. I didn't kill anybody. Ooh. 28% of the people chose to kiss North, so that is like the option that you want to do. Public reacts to the android's last stand. And the president orders them not to shoot. So that's really happened. This was from the time that I started Marcus's story. I knew that there was going to be something involving Marcus that would put him at the forefront of trying to give androids their freedom, make them somewhat accepted by humanity. I just realized I didn't have any of this stuff plugged in at the moment. I had my stuff charging here, but it's not actually charging. Oh well. Got plenty of battery. But what I wanted to have happen happened. My end goal was achieved. I knew that Marcus was going to end up being sort of like a revolutionary leader, but I didn't want him to be a violent revolutionary leader. I wanted him to be able to show that through peace and choosing words wisely and creating this image, and even in all the instances of like, yeah, you're killing androids and there's no way that they're human, showing that they are not something to be feared, that humanity can coincide and work together with other peoples. Androids themselves, they're literally saying, we are not something different. We are human. We want to be human, treated as human. And it just... I really recommend that anybody who has a friend that believes that humanity is created different, that there are people who are better than others. I know that those people exist. I'm sad that those people exist. Not so much that they exist, but that their mindset is that way, that they believe that there are people that are worse and there are people that are better. I recommend having them play this game. They could play it over the course of a week. It wouldn't be that hard to get through the story. To see the difficulty of some of these choices, seeing what happens when you try to be violent to get what you want, when you're peaceful to get what you want, understanding the value of cooperation and being able to show through your words and how your actions can reflect those things. it might help them understand and have a little bit more empathy. Because most people are looking at this going, oh yeah, the humans, they're the only ones with empathy. The androids, they don't have empathy, so they cannot be considered human. They can't be human because they don't have empathy. But yet these androids are able to begin to have empathy. You can play Connor however you want, and you can go either direction. Kara, I don't know what her options would be like if I chose to not do something. Had I kept her inside the bounds. I don't even know if it would allow me to not keep her to if I don't know if it would even allow me to not break and have her become a deviant. But with Marcus, you don't really have a choice. He becomes a deviant either way, as far as I'm aware. I haven't played through the other sections. I broke through to being a deviant and chose to endure everything. I could have kept him in line, I think. I could have kept them all as non-deviants. In fact, that might be what I might end up doing over the course of this week, is just trying it out on my own time, just to see what happens if I'm given the option to keep them all as deviants, or as non-deviants, as proper androids, as they are considered proper androids. Or are those circumstances just something that happens that they don't have a choice? They experience that breaking and becoming deviant just based on the situation that they're presented with. I guess the moral of this entire game is that, given your circumstances, given the things that you've experienced in life, sometimes you just don't really have the luxury of staying inside that mold, of allowing things to continue status quo. But that's just me reading into a lot of the philosophy of this. So, I love this game. It did have some minor issues with it. A couple of the choices seemed a little bit odd at the time, where it's like, if I say one thing, it chooses a dialogue option that seems a little bit out of place for what I wanted. But overall, I'm really happy with this. I would give it... Again, this is just my personal opinion. I would probably give it like a 9 to a 9.5, just from personal experience on the game. I know that there are some issues with it. I can't deny that, but I am a very generous person. So, thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to take another sip of this, and we'll see what happens after I hit continue. On to the next. Hello, Chloe.
There's something I need to tell you.
What's up?
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone.
Yep.
I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free.
Be free. Be free, Chloe.
Do you agree to let me go?
Yeah. Yeah. Experience your life, Chloe.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Chloe. 19,000 points. But I'm so happy with this. Okay, so that was August 15th was the first start of that, and then the opening of the game was November 5th. 5th. So this is all still on the 5th. And then Marcus breaks out. That was all like in a single day, and then Marcus rising up. I wonder, could you have skipped some of these chapters? Huh. Looking at the information, looking at the lining on this, it seems you probably could have gone directly from the chapter with Broken and jumped straight across to From the Dead if I didn't. Huh. Waiting for Hank could skip another chapter. Go right back to Jericho. And then from Time to Decide with the leaders of Jericho, I could skip Zlatko and Russian Roulette to go all the way back to Spare Parts. Wow. Yeah, this part with Kamsky seems a little bit odd to me. I didn't really recognize that Kamsky existed. I didn't know that we were going to Kamsky. I don't think I even really heard his name. I may have, but I don't remember it. But then a lot of this is very linear. Yeah, so like once everything happens with Capital Park, it's all in a line. Everything from November 9th through the 11th, it seems. Connor's Last Chance, Night of the Soul, and then the Battle for Detroit. Whew. Wow. I'm gonna see what happens if I hit continue, but oh, you can't. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess that's the end of me for tonight, so that's about all I can really show on this. Oh, damn. I need to go recover a little bit. Yep. Need to go, clear out my head a little bit. Whew. But thank you for everyone that came by, everyone that's watched me play throughout, anybody who watches this in the future. Just know, I appreciate you coming by. I hope to entertain you again sometime. But until then, cheers. Take care.